I realized a long time ago that people would always want to retire. So my undergraduate degree was in pre-law, and I would have a lot of different avenues to go in with pre-law. Estates and trusts, finance, real estate. And it just so happened that I decided to pursue a degree in ERISA law when I got out of college, and I became a paralegal in ERISA law, the Employee Retirement Income Security Act, realizing that I could work in multiple different companies, a bank, a law firm, insurance company, financial institution. And I ended up taking my first job in a third-party consulting firm, writing plan documents and working on IRS submissions and Department of Labor terminations, and ended up loving what I was doing, which is really weird because this is a strange industry, I get it, and have made a career out of it. And I totally am passionate about it, really helping people really plan for their retirement, right? I was in an education meeting one day with a room filled with probably 40 or 50 people, and they were all there because their health insurance was changing. And they were all concerned. Clearly, it's important, right, to have good health insurance because you're hedging a bet that you may or may not get sick, right? After the first half hour, every single person in the room got up and left except one person, because the 401k meeting was following the health insurance meeting. And one person was worried about their 401k plan. So an hour later, we were doing the same meeting, and I asked the health insurance person if I could go first. And so the next meeting, again filled with 50 people, I told them the story about what happened in the first meeting. And I opened with, in the prior meeting, I understand that your health insurance plan is changing, and this is a very important concern to you. That you're hedging a bet that you may or may not get sick, but I will bet you that 100% of the people in this room are going to want to retire someday. And they were all like, oh, yes. So clearly, it's an important benefit, right? And that's why I got into this industry, because every single person wants to retire someday. And here at Seed, we all want to help them retire comfortably and successfully, right? So we think that's why it's important to provide the appropriate education behind that as well.